Hi, everybody. We're in Denver, Colorado, the home of the Colorado Avalanche. And I'll tell you what, it is amazing to see the support from the fans ever since hockey returned here to Denver a quarter of a century ago. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Avs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves around along the half wall. From the place 99 made famous. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Horvat. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Islanders have it behind the net. Sends the feed in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Into the offensive end now. Centering feed. And scores! What a play! The Avs have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, are emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred and channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Oh, and the goalie catches them right there.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Tries to feed it over to Coyle. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Coyle's got it to the side. Tees him up, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Sorokin.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Colorado's got the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Holmstrom. Takes it and looks ahead. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Colorado still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. And off the draw, they take the puck. Moves it to Nelson. Hard hit frees up the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Palmieri. Scores! I got two words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
And off the draw, they win the face-off. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Finds some space in the corner. Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Blackwood. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Nice zone entry from the left. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. No, it's in. It's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case. The Avalanche have gone up by one here in the back half of the first.
Been a pretty tight game so far, and I believe that they've competed and got that go-ahead goal because of the majority of shots that they're putting to the net. Just look up at the shot clock, James. They're absolutely crushing it.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. With possession along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Jostled off the puck. Skates to the crease. And now it's grabbed by Pulak. Denies him on the play. Quick pass to McCarr. Takes the return feed. Uses the force on that hit. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Gatkin. Nichushkin's got the puck from the top of the offensive zone here. His reflexes on display tonight. Down the right side and into the zone. Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure, he makes the save.
Horvats won the draw and they're on the attack. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
New York's won the draw. Halleck swooping in on the attack. Quick shot! Denies him on the one-timer! Oh, what reaction! Feeds it over! Johnson's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Poked away by Dobson. Into the offensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. New York's got it in their own zone. Halleck's gained the line and on the attack. The Islanders played along the wing. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. This one's still wide open as the second period gets underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes? Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next 2 shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Islanders, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Takes the feed. Takes the feed from his netminder. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a shot with the stop. Takes the pass. Makar's lugging the puck. Slides it on over to Nichushkin. Slides it across. Turn that chance aside. Into the attacking area from the left side. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one, that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Man, did he ever get all of that one-timer. For a second, I thought he was going to miss wide, James, but he wound up hitting the post, and he gets a nice redirect into the net.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Islanders carried along the wall. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Receives the pass. Gerard's crossed the line and gained the zone. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it over with pace to Barzal. Here's a chance. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Islanders can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Skates in behind the cage. The Avs gain possession in their own end. And it's a quick pass to O'Connor. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Dishes it off. And the defenders come up with the puck. Makes a move in front. And he opts to wait for more support. Denies him in front. Taken along the wall by Holmstrom. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Colorado's had a tough time finding any momentum in this game. They're beaten in all areas of the ice. and you certainly don't want to look at the analytics in this one. The only good part...
When the puck skips away.
O'Connor's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Taken by McLean. Huge, trying to shake the defender. He's in, all alone. What a save on the play. A blast, and that's blocked in traffic. And he passes it up ahead to Getcomb. From the left wing, takes the feed. Taves setting up against the wall. And that goes off a body. Oh, here we go. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Duclair's got it against the boards. To the low slot. Can't hang on after that hit. Colorado's crossed the line and on the attack. Fires it. Big time stop there. McKinnon's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Handles the puck. Goaltenders at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Here comes the sentence. Pajot's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And he takes the feed. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Avs played along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, and a great save by Sorokin. Let's go! Right with the man finish. And then back in play. The Avs are down, but they're certainly not out after that strike.
They needed a little offensive flair to get back in this one. Now a deficit of 2, and with an intermission that looms ahead, there'll be a lot to talk about and get going in the third.
On the attack along the boards. And Brown pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Takes the shot. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Islanders continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I don't like the...
He scores! And there's the hat-trick, and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James, but to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
And they win that draw at center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. A chance! The Avs have the puck now. Here's a short pass to Lehkonen. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Coyle. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Islanders take it along the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by McCarr. Moves the puck to Landeskog. Moves it quickly over to Taves. The Avs have the puck in the corner. Sends the pass over. Too much traffic in the lane. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cuts to the front. Scores! Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Islanders win possession here in the open ice. Puck picked up by Romanov. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. floats the saucer pass. Colorado's on the attack. Passes it over. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. And he keeps that one out. That's blocked. Picked up along the boards by McKinnon. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Slides the puck to Romanov. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this nice line up. Point-to-point pass. And they skated out of the danger zone. Romanov stick handling in his own zone.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up to the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Denies that opportunity. Sends one up to declare. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Johnson. The Avalanche have gained possession. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. A chance on the doorstep. Shuts him down. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Taves. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Shot! Big save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And that goes on course off a body. Great poke by O'Connor. Moves the puck into the attacking area.
New York's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
Steps inside. Shot from the wall. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin. New York's got the puck against the boards. A point blank. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Blackwood. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Slides it across to Pajot. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Nice dish from the left wing. Feed to the middle. And that's intercepted. And he slides it quickly. A chance on the rush here. And I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Moves it to McCall. Takes a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. New York's picked up the win in a game that they were certainly dominated in the possession numbers, but hey, they really kind of maximized their opportunities, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's what opportunistic means. I mean, they were able to connect and score when they had the opportunities, but I'm telling you, James, their coaches will look at this video. They'll want to make sure that the team knows exactly what went wrong, because sometimes when you...
Hi, everybody. We're in the Mile High City here in Denver, Colorado. So much great hockey history over the last quarter century. Let's see if a new chapter is ready to be written with this squad. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Moves it quickly over to Taves. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Moves it to Natchez. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, he got pummeled by Bennington.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And a nice save there as play continues. McKinnon's got it against the boards. What a stop as he puts out the fire! And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Tiptoes around the poke check. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the officials say. The Avs will lose a man, tripping the call. The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Duke's got the puck. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James, and let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
The Avs get a hold of the puck off the draw. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Feeds it over. Quick pass to Shen. Takes the feed. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Moves the puck to Lehkonen. And now it's grabbed by Manson. And a solid save on the play there. Slides the puck to Kessel. Slides it on over to Kyrou. Loses the coverage there. Shot on the tip. And a big stick save by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Landeskog. Jabs the puck away. And loses possession after a solid hit. Still keeps a hold of it. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards.
He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Leddy. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Avs carried along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. St. Louis has it in their own zone. They've got some momentum here. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he sidesteps the check there. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a short pass to Tucker. And that's offside, stopping the play. Here in the later stages of this period, St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Colorado's won the faceoff at center. Natchez setting up against the wall. The Blues gain possession. Great forecheck by Taves. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time,
They score!
hold on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. And these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Well, the didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Oh, look at this. The Avs take it along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And now it's over to Holloway. Sets the feet in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. He's got a step. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
5 seconds and he makes the save. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Avs had a strong period, James. I really like the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1, so they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender.
Sends one up to Natchez. Tries it to the crease. Scores! They turn it up, and we are back even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Schenns won the draw at center. Quick feed to Suter. Taken by McCarr. Slides it across to Lehkonen. With possession along the wall. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes a hit and still hangs on to the puck. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Puck picked up by Taves. Quick feed down low. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Takes the feed at the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Lehkonen stick handling in his own zone. Taves plays it against the boards. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Moves it quickly over to Manson. Receives the pass. The Avs played along the wing. Battling for it along the boards. Great reach with the stick by Girard. The Avs played along the boards. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Manson. Slides it over with pace to Girard. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Handles the puck at the point, and now it's grabbed by Kyrou. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Quick shot, and he's got the answer for that one. Nelson's taking it from his own end. And he'll love the puck back inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Avalanche have the puck in the neutral zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puck scooped up by Drury. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Shot! Gets a piece of it and will play on. Great heads-up play with the stick by Walker. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Blackwood's got the puck and he's going to hang on. just here in the late stages of this frame. We got a tie game. The Avs win the draw here in their own end. With some open space at center. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Works it across to Joseph. And that's just out of reach. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Picked up along the wall by Coyle. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Blocker saved by Blackwood.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Quick shot, and he's got that one. Jostles the puck loose. One-timer! Oh, and another save!
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Into the offensive zone. Circles back to center ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's poked away. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. Looks to make a play over to Nichushkin. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Sends it ahead to Thomas. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Blocked in traffic. Moves the puck across to McKinnon. Here's a shot. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And that pass is redirected. Thunderous hit check on the play. That opportunity's rejected. The Avs have it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Taken by McKinnon. Passes over to Girard. What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. Slides it across. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Thomas has it in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Holloway. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Up the neutral zone now. Dishes it to Girard. Colorado's in on the offensive attack now. From against the wall, it's centered out. He's him up! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Angles it over to Lehkonen. From the neutral zone now. Colorado's on the attack. Oh, here we go. On the one-timer. Oh, wow. What a save with the glove. Moves it to Shen. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Strong defensive effort. Slides it diagonally to Holloway. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Sends the feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Dishes it off. Puck grab by Suter. St. Louis will play it near the point. Denied that one.
Blackwood's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner. I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Sends it quickly to Walker. Avoids the poke check. And that's off a stick. Makar's moving the puck through his own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. Quick pass to Torchenko. Picks off the feed. They go on the attack from the left side. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Handles the puck. Passes it over. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
The Avs get a hold of the draw. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Neighbors. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Getting into the later stages of this period, St. Louis leads by 1. McKinnon's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Shakes off the coverage. Big save.
Man, does he ever put a clinic on in shielding the puck and puck protection. You can try and knock him off the puck, but when he decides to get position on you and get that wide stance and lower that center of gravity, you're in trouble.
Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Slides the puck ahead to Natchez. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Here's a short pass to Broberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. To his teammate. Moves the puck over. A chance on the rush here. Here's a pass. Can't get it to go as they miss the net on the play. Taken along the wall by Natchez. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Feeds it over. Puck picked up by Neighbors. Intercepts the pass. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Neighbors. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Blues came out to a blazing start, and then it was just more protect the lead for the rest of the way, Cheryl.
Yeah, it was for both teams in the first period. I think they were getting an earful from their coach saying, listen, we also have to play on the other side of the puck.
Two teams looking sharp for a win. And we are set to go. The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And now it's grabbed by Buchnevich. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Neighbors is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box. Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Takes it to the net. New York's looking to break out of their own end. And now he angles it across to Palmieri. One-timer! And that's blocked in traffic. Centering feed! Oh, and he whiffs on it. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blues have it now. Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And that goes off a body. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Buchnevich. New York's got the puck against the boards. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Pushes it across to Pajot. Puck battle along the boards. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Broken up in the neutral zone by Kyrou. New York's got possession at center. And that's knocked away by Parayko. Quick feed to Thomas. Oh, this looks dangerous. A pass! Broken up. What a play defensively. Picked up along the boards by Fasching. Pulak's got it into offensive territory. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Bolduc. Look at this. Out in front. One more pass. Scores! They came flying in and would not be denied. The Blues are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Puck scooped up by Pellick. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Cuts to the front. Just a simple save by Binnington. Slides the puck over. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Quick feed to Bolduc. And now he moves it to Sundqvist. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves it over to Palmieri. New York's in transition. Cutting to the front of the net. Turns it away.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a glove save by Binnington. St. Louis has the puck. Slides it to Holloway. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Taken by Broberg. Sets it out front. And that's stopped. New York's across the blue line. All alone. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. That's how you like that.
He likes the lamp as he carries that one, James. But he knows his confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution
it quickly over to Sundqvist. St. Louis comes up empty-handed on the man advantage, but they also gave up a short-handed marker.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Slides it across. Comes up with a monster save in front. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Poked away at center by Pelech. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Blues take control of the face-off. Moves it to Fowler. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Broken up at center by Texier. Quick pass to Fowler. They've got numbers here. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Toropchenko's lugging the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shakes himself free. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Thomas wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And the puck departs the zone. Breakaway! Misses the net! Oh!
Wow, this might be a product of the goaltender challenging and getting to the top of the crease.
Here we go! 2-on-1! Fires it! Big time stop by Sorokin!
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Period number two now underway. Let's see what this one has in store for us. Well, Cheryl, over a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Blues are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots. They really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Puck moved over. It's a 2-on-1. They gain the zone. Sends it across. Pass blocked. And that's off a stick. New York's in now. Back at the point, they set it up. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Scooped up along the wall by Lee. Comes up with the stop. And he elects to play the puck. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Parayko. Look out. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Sorokin. Slides it up to Pajot. And he makes the save. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Some great thievery in the open ice. Slides the puck to Pajot. New York's got it along the wall. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues. Goes full circle with the puck. Sensational stop by Sorokin.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Deflected in front, and the stick his best friend on that save right there. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Fantastic save!
Binnington's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Into the offensive end now. The Blues will play it against the wall. Hammers one at the net. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. The Islanders move to the offensive zone. Cizikas plays the puck. Scrum along the boards. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Here's a chance on the attack. The Islanders grab possession to the puck. Quick pass over to Fasching. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Texier. Now a quick pass to Broberg. The Blues will play it in their own end. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Can't make the play and the puck leaves the zone. Schen's going to play it against the half wall. And that pass goes off a stick. Here's a short pass to Holmstrom. In close. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Binnington's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Barzal's got it in the defensive end. Poked away at center by Kyrou. Quick feed to Parayko. And now he moves it quickly to Joseph. Into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Huge stop for the one-timer. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and back for the third period next. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Denied by the goaltender. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Redirected out front. Scores! Huge goal puts them in front.
Well, the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Shot! Oh! How did he get a piece of that to make the save? And he slides it quickly to Womack. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net!
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Puck grab by Pellick. Loses his balance on the play. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. And he takes the feed. And the save. Grabbed along the boards by Peugeot. Pass across to Palmieri. New York's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Holloway. How did he stop that one?
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Dobson's got it along the wing. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Dobson. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And a stick break setup. Loses the coverage there. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
That's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Grabbing the open ice by True. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Intercepted the pass. Here they come on the attack. Let's move to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Tries to feed it over to Krug. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Into the corner of the attacking area. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover.
The Islanders are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Sends the pass over. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Fowler. Moves the pass in front, and that goes off someone in front. Stones up with the blocker. Fowler's got it to the side. Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Battle along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate.
Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. Skating with it. Save made by the keeper. That's taken by the D. And they skate it out of the danger zone. St. Louis has it near the wall. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Huge steal in his own end. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pellick. What a steal in his own end. Across the line from center. And he sidesteps the check there. From behind the net. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Steps in front of a one-timer and makes the save. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Trailing this late in the game, this is going to be a real tough one to come back from here. Now you're short-handed, and there's not enough runway left.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Slides the puck across to Torchenko. Centering feed. What shot. The Islanders have it now. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this 2-on-1. Here we go. The Blues have possession shorthanded. Moves it to Faxa. Centering feed. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. New York's got the puck. Oh, look at this. Centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Horvat's won the draw. Gets a stick on it, and it's stopped by Binnington. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that'll do it for ringside here. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything. I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in Long Island, the home of the Islanders, perhaps the most underrated dynasty in history. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Avs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Good hit to bump him off the puck. New York's looking to break out. Feeds it on over to Barzal. Oh, my! He scores! The captain led by example! New York's top of play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
And he takes the dish. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Gets the puck over to Pajot. Takes a shot. Puts it high. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Takes the bank pass feed. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone.
So they strike Painter once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try to get another one.
Lots of time left in this period. New York's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Declare. Here's a pass to the middle. And he opts to backtrack here in the play. And that's intercepted by Coyle. The Islanders pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Another pass. Misses the net. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Dishes it off. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Nelson's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Off the crossbar! Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
Puck picked up by Dobson. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Works it across to Manson. Intercepted in the offensive end by Barzal. Makes some space. Handles the pass. Great defensive effort with the strip. Drouin's got it along the wing. Quick pass to Johnson. Taken along the wall by Lee. Oh, look at this chance. New York's got it behind the net. That's a solid hit. Here's a short pass to Drouin. Moves it to O'Connor. The Avs looking against the half wall. The half tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Puck scooped up by Romanov. Moves it around along the half wall. There's the one-timer. Too much traffic in the lane. Quick shot. Puck exits the zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Pass save. You gotta be better than that. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. New York's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Taken by Gerard. They've got numbers. That's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Duclair's got the puck in his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Holmstrom. New York's got it behind the net. Oh, and he misfires on that. New York's playing it from the side. Moves it around along the half wall. Here he is in close. That's blocked. Passes it over. And now it's grabbed by Manson. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Into the middle. And that's stopped. Stuffs him again.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Can't hang on after that hit. Knocked away. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Been very tightly contested here for the first 20 minutes, and here we go with period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Islanders really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. The minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Feeds it over! And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Blackwood. Takes a shot. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Makar swooping in on the attack. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. And he slides it quickly to Lehkonen. Here's an odd-man rush. Here's a centering pass. Takes a shot. The Avs will play the puck from behind the net. Angles it over to McKinnon. The Avs carry it along the wall. Quick feed to Taves. Keeps possession. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Avs gain possession. Centering pass. And that's intercepted. Gains the zone on the left wing. And he was ready for that save. Moves it quickly over to Drouin. Now a quick pass to Manson. Oh, wow. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Avalanche have taken a one-goal lead here in the second, and they're starting to really show a little more confidence out there.
Yeah, I think they've been a little more urgent as well. It's like they put a push on in these last few minutes, and they're rewarded for their efforts, but they have to stay aggressive. This is by no means a comfortable lead.
Slides it diagonally to Nelson. Fires it on net. My goodness, what a save by Sorokin!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Avs gain possession in their own end. Colorado's gained the line and into the zone. Intercepted at center by Duclair. The Avs gain possession along the wall. And that's knocked away. Into the corner now. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Colton. Great use of the stick here at center ice. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Avs gain control of the puck. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Colorado's got possession of the puck. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. The Islanders take it from the side. Here's a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. New York's at the line. The Islanders working around near the back end. Denies them! Colorado's got it in their own zone. Takes it from the right side. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Palmieri. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Scooped up along the wall by Palmieri. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Avs are across the line and into the offensive end. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Works it across to Pajot. Minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
New York's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Moves it to Natchez. Picked off by Dobson. Trying to shake the defender. He's in! All alone! Fantastic goal! Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they take the puck. Romanov's got it deep in the offensive end. Poked away by Lehkonen. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Puck grabbed by Girard. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, absolutely hammers them.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Here's a chance. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Pulock's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Colorado's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Lehkonen. Directed over to Landeskog. The Avs played along the boards. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. From the right side, they gain the zone. Feeds the puck over. Feeds the puck to Drouin. The Avs take it along the wall. Oh, what a score! What a straight score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
New York's won the face-off at center. The Avs have it from their own end. Here they come up along the wing.
The Avs are getting a lot of momentum.
He scores! The former Halifax Moosehead, Jonathan Drouin, comes through. The Avalanche have to be able to see the finish line now. Up by 2 at this stage of the game, Cheryl. I like their position.
Yeah, you gotta like their position. I mean, it's the back half of the third period. You have the cushion you want. If you drew it up at the beginning of the game, this is exactly how you would have wanted it, but you have to close it out. So good defensive posture, but most important stuff.
They saw they took advantage of the rebound and scored. The Islanders definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. The Islanders will play from the defensive zone.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action.
And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
the draw at center. They take control of the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by McKinnon. There's a shot. Oh, he denies him with a fantastic stop there. He says, let's get physical on that play. Here's a chance. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save. Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Islanders win it in the defensive zone. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Nelson. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Here's the pass! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Oh, what a stop by Blackwood. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Lehkonen. Sends a pass over. The Islanders have it in the offensive zone. Makar's been slashed. Penalty coming up. And now he tries to get it across to Drouin. Here comes the sentence.
When you lose position on your opponent and you're fighting for that puck, instead of coming under the stick for the takeaway, and you go over and you hack, you're going to get the call. Slashing it is.
Horvat's won the draw at center. Shakes off the coverage. Here he is from the slot. And that goes off course off a body. And that's poked away by Drouin. Approaching the final minute of regulation. The Islanders will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Quick feed to Nichushkin. Back to the blue line. On the attack along the boards. Can't get it to go. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Picked up along the boards by McKinnon. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Puts it on deep. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Passes ahead from the right side. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Avalanche have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he's knocked off the puck there. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn. Neither team giving an inch to each other tonight, and so we'll go to overtime next. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Avalanche an established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Folks taking it from his own end. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Natchez. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Moves the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Stops the rocket of a shot. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone.
Make a change. Make a change.
Takes the feed. And he takes the pass. The Blues played along the wing. Incredible reflexes on the glove save. Scores! The captain comes through. The Blues crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know there's all that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
And he keeps possession. The Blues have it behind the net. St. Louis has it in the neutral zone. Look at this. Lobs the puck into the offensive zone corner. What a steal in his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Slides it across. Coughs up possession of the puck. The Blues look to start the transition game. Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Up along the wing. Handles the pass from the right wing. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. They've got numbers here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Johnson's moving it ahead. Nice dish from the left wing. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Leddy. And now it's over to Fowler. Cuts to the paint. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
This has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with good sense and an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. The Blues get a hold of it. Great reach with the poke check by Natchez. Angles it over to Nichushkin. Poked away at center ice. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Faxa's got the puck. Here's a chance behind the net. Puck picked up by Falk. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Broberg's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, big-time hit there.
Well, it's hard enough when you're on the receiving end of a hit like that, James, and it's even worse when you got to collect your twig.
Here he is with the backhander. Oh, what a save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away.
Binnington's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
That's the pass in front, and that's intercepted. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Puck scooped up by Buchnevich. Denies him again. Manson stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck across to Gerard. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Slides it quickly to Shen. Moves into the slot. Big time stop.
Blackwood's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
St. Louis has a 1-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James. I'm surprised it's not more. I mean, they've had possession time. They've been in the offensive zone, but they've been getting pucks to net. I mean, it's a shooting gallery out there.
And now he moves it quickly to Broberg. Takes the feed. Keeps a hold of the puck. Big-time defensive play. Shot! And it comes up with a save! And a great save! Moves it over to Neighbors. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Falk.
Shen's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. His creating is at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Here's a chance. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. St. Louis is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Holloway's crossed the line and gained the zone. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Takes the pass. Shot! Oh, what a close save! Wow! And here's the pass to Lehkonen. Shot! Oh, puts it wide, and oh, no, he'll want that one back.
Well, you can see the frustration right there. I think there was a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
Takes it into the slot. Glove saved by Blackwood.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
St. Louis has shown no signs of slowing down in this one. They have put a lot of pucks on net. Nelson's won the draw inside his own end. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Feeds it over on the rush. The Avs gain possession. Nelson slugging the puck. Moves it to Drouin. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Receives the pass. Takes it to the front. Oh, what a slick stop by Blackwood.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets clear with the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Answer the call on that play. Feeds the puck across to Kivaranta. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Kivaranta's got control of the puck in the corner. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Colorado's got it now. The Blues gain control of it. And he slides it quickly to Bolduc. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Krug. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. St. Louis leads it 2-1. The Avs win the defensive zone face-off. And he hangs on to the puck. Moves it to the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it over with pace. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one. I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. He scores! What a play! The Blues extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You've dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period, and you find a way to get another. Now, right off set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by McKinnon. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Well, this play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Hey fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing one of our game ticket packets today.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabowski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Final frame is underway here. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Avs haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
And that slides right out to center ice. The Avalanche have possession now. From the boards, he takes that pass. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sneaks by the poke check. Taken by Thomas. Handles the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Blocked away by Bennington.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. St. Louis is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Loses the coverage there. What a save by Bennington. Made that stop.
Bennington's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Look at this, 2-on-1. What a save! Oh, my goodness, I thought they had it there off the rush. Colorado's got the puck now. Quick pass to Girard. Quick shot! Too much congestion in front. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Gets it over to Holloway. Intercepted at center by Coyle. The Avs have it behind the cage. Passes it to Sundqvist. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puts it on net. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Big time stop there. Picked up along the wall by Manson. Passes on over to Drouin. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Blocked in traffic. Circles back to center ice. Oh, what a timer save! Wow! And now it's grabbed by Leddy. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Great poke by Leddy. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, a clutch save! And he sidesteps the check there. Excellent stick work on the play. Trying to gain a step. He's in! What a save on the play! And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Here's a shot. Makes the stop under pressure. More than half the period has expired. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Johnson's got it in the defensive end. And that's broken up by Torchenko. Sends it over to Broberg. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Colton's got it in the offensive zone. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Taken by Thomas. Takes Takes it to the net. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Thomas wins the draw at center. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Broken up by Fowler. Taken along the wall by Letty. The Blues have it now. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Neighbors has got it along the wall. And mercifully down just seconds left in this one. Fowler's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here's the official call.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat. Nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Poked away in the offensive end. Passes it over to McCarr. Oh, look at this. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. McCarr's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he's manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. St. Louis really came out motivated tonight. What a performance, Cheryl.
Yeah, complete domination in terms of puck possession, but it's also the players away from the puck. And often in analytics, you look at what individual had the puck on their stick the most, but they were so complementary as they worked the puck around their lines and their D pairings. That was a collective effort.
The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Thomas has the puck near the back end. Blocked in front. Scooped up along the wall by Buchnevich. Scrum along the wall. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Through center. And he can't hang on after that hit. Lee's got it in the corner. Nice stop by Binnington. Slides the puck over. And some good footwork to kick it away. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. And he passes it up ahead to Kyrou. Here's the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect.
Line change.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Feeds it down low. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. He's got a step. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. New York's looking to break out. And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Strong defensive effort. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Here's a short pass to Leddy. Picked up along the boards by Palmieri. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Avoids the defender. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
That's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1 and gotta wonder if it now opens the game up.
Puck grab by Bookvist. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Slides it over to Texier. To the low slot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Fashions quick stick, lands him the puck here at center. Quick feed to Engvall. A chance! Oh, what a save by Binnington. Gains the zone through the middle. Cuts to the front. Way too much congestion blocks that. Martin's got it against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Engvall. Past the halfway mark of this period, St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
Oh, textbook! Hit check, he got all of that one. Oh, what a move! Lifts the stick and takes the puck. New York's got it in their own zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And now it's grabbed by Neighbors. Tosses it to Bolduc. Slides it across to Sundqvist. Lets it fly from the point. Oh, he gets a piece of it with the glove. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And that's a smart heads-up play by Lee.
New York's working hard in all areas of the ice.
Oh, my goodness, what a shot of the one-timer. St. Louis players were telling us before the game they wanted to put a lot of pucks on net. They have delivered on that, and they lead it late in the first. Puck picked up by Pellick. New York's on the attack. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. And that's intercepted by Shen. Kairu's carrying it ahead. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Trying, seconds, and he makes the save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. The Blues have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
New York's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
And he slides it quickly to Barzal. New York's got the puck along the wall. And that's broken up. St. Louis has the puck. And now he angles it across to Thomas. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Lee. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Binnington.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The Islanders make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Palmieri. Gives them nothing in front. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Gives it right back. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. New York's got the puck against the half wall. And that goes off the side of the frame. Off a stick and they can't connect. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Palmieri's going to play it against the half wall. Trying to gain a step. Is it all alone? He scores! What a shot! The Blues continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflected on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they got the majority of the shots in this one, James. If they continue to put pucks to the net, I expect that number to go up.
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's the pass. Bolduc's going to play it from the back of the cage. Takes the lock, but still hangs on. Handles it along the blue line. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Quick pass across to Duclair. Skates across the blue line. Puck scooped up by Duclair. Huge steal in his own end. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. Fax has won the faceoff. The Blues take it along the wing. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. The Blues have it now. Picked up along the wall by Torchenko. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Drives to the paint. Pad save with ease. Dishes it to Falk. Sends the pass over. Oh, great read. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Moves it to Faxa. And he takes the dish. And there's the save. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Horvat. Handles the pass. Quick pass to Romanov. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Islanders have it behind the net. The Blues gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Kairu. And now he moves it to Shen. On the backhand! Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
St. Louis is quick on the draw. his own end to come up with the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. They've got the defense outnumbered. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Gaining steam here on the attack. To his teammate. Here's a blast. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And he loses control of the puck. New York's got it across the line. Drives to the sweet spot. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Shakes off the defender. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. St. Louis has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this 3rd period. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
St. Louis has played with purpose tonight, James. I mean, they have a comfortable lead because they've had great habits all night long. So now it's about continuing to push. They don't have to change a thing. The only thing the coach will be preaching, be defensively responsible in good posture to make sure they can protect the puck.
The Islanders cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Blues have it from their own end. Slides the pass over to Neighbors. Oh, great read on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Dobson. Now a quick pass to Palmieri. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Krug's got the puck in his own zone. And now he passes up to Holloway. Goes right to the crease. That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. Sends it quickly to Krug. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Blues carried along the wall. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And sends it off course. Passes it in front. He scores! What a goal! The Islanders are showing a little pride here in the 3rd.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Here's a short pass to Cizikas. Back to the point it goes. The Islanders will take it behind the net. And somehow he hangs on. Feeds the puck up to Faksa. Pushes it across to Texier. Moves it around along the half wall. And a smart trying to shake loose. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Into the offensive zone. Fires it. Oh, what a save in front. Centering pass. Picked off in front. Centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick feed to Toropchenko. Sends a pass over. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Halleck's got it along the wing.
Binnington's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
The Blues don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the 3rd period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Loses the coverage there. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Came up with a nice save. Taken by Fasching. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Great read in the offensive zone by Engvall. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Here's a high-danger opportunity. Oh, what a stop shutting down that rush. Wow. Long lead pass to Martin. We got a whistle offside to call. The Blues are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the 3rd. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. New York's got it along the wall. From the back of the cage with the puck. Sends the pass down low. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that puck leaves the zone. Cuts into the paint. The Islanders gain possession. Can't get a hold of that pass. Here's a shot. Denies him in place. Oh, and it goes off his glove. Feeds it over to D'Angelo. Great use of the stick at center by Fowler. Stoppage in play, offside the call. St. Louis has had more shots on goal tonight, and as a result, they lead it late in the third period. New York's won the draw. Handles the pass at center. Shakes loose. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Fantastic save. Moves the puck. Oh, what a chance here. Feeds it over. Can't connect on the feed, ending that rush. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Here in the later stages of this period, New York still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Grabbed along the boards by Holloway. It's a fancy forward. Scores! And no doubt off the one-timer.
That was a blistering shot. He could hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
The Blues are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. The Islanders take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Nice poke check. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Picked off by Duclair. It is all over. The Blues' performance tonight, in a word from you, Cheryl, jump.
Their pursuit was excellent, and what I mean by that is they were on the puck, they were dialed in and on track, and one of the things they did was they funneled to the net, they got to the dots, and they fired away.